Hey guys, it's Sylvia, Beauty Junkie 824, and I'm coming to you today because I decided that I was going to make my Vietnamese Pho No-Noodle soup. Once I had started making it, decided, oh my gosh, I should totally make this a video and show it to you guys or share it with you guys. So I am hoping that everything goes smoothly and it fuses together okay, because there was no organization and I just kind of decided at the last minute to do it and got it done as best as I could. So it's a great soup. It's 3 ounces of chicken is in each serving, and then you have your vegetables and everything like that. You'll see that in the video. But for the entire bowl of soup, and it's pretty filling, you have 153 calories, and that's probably being a little bit on the generous side. I think it might be even less than that, but from what I put into MyFitnessPal, it says that there's 153 calories, 6.9 carbs, and 25.8 grams of protein. So 25.8 protein to the 150 calories and only 6.9 carbs. Really not bad. And like I said, this is a no noodle. I do make them on the side for my family, but I don't put them in my soup. So I will go ahead and stop now and let you guys see the rest of the video, and then I will have the full directions. Hey guys, it's Sylvia. I was just coming to you because I was making my low calorie, high protein Pho No-Noodle soup. And so I wanted to do a little quick video for you guys to show you how I make it. So we'll come over here first. So in this pot I have about 16 cups, no sorry, about 12 cups of chicken stock, and it is simmering with this sachet here, and in the sachet has 3 cloves of garlic, 6 cloves, whole cloves, 1.5 star anise, and a big chunk of ginger, probably about the size of my thumb, a little bit thicker than my thumb, sliced up and tied up in that sachet to flavor the broth. So that is going, and this by no means is like the authentic way. Oh, and I also have some red chili flakes in there just to give it a little bit of added spice. So now I have my little, these are mini bell peppers, but usually I use regular bell peppers, and I still slice them up pretty thin. So I'm going to go ahead and add these to my broth. Like I said, it's not like a traditional broth. And I'm going to add the juice of 1 lime to the broth. Once that goes in, then I'm going to slice up my chicken and throw my chicken into the broth and let it cook for a little while. And but before I do that, I'll have to cook the noodles for my family. Okay, so the chicken, when you slice it, you want to slice it into these really thin pieces, and it's already a thin slice of breast, but then you want to slice it into these thin pieces. And I have about, this is probably about 2 pounds of chicken altogether, so there's a lot of chicken in there, but I have to make a lot of. Alright, so I have an 8-ounce bag of shredded carrots in here. Usually I shred the carrots myself, but it's a little bit messy and it takes a lot of time if I'm making this on a weeknight. So 8 ounces of the Ready Pack shredded carrots. And then now I'm about to clean my snow peas. I have lots of snow peas, and when I say clean them, really I'm just going to go through and remove the stringy parts because it's not very appetizing when you're eating the soup. So just take off the stringy parts there, and then I will take those, I'll put them in the colander with the carrots, and when I go to drain the pasta, or not the pasta, but the noodles, then I will pour that hot water over these vegetables, and that gives them a slight quick cook. but you still want the vegetables to be pretty crunchy and fresh tasting. Alright, so I have my snow peas are trimmed on the edges because the ends could get a little woody, and ready to go in the colander with the shredded carrots. I have my water getting ready to boil for the noodles because my kids and my husband still eat noodles. And I just want to let you guys see the broth, which actually is boiling a little bit more than I need it to. But you guys saw how, you know, it's kind of changed color a little bit now from the peppers being in there. And you can really smell the ginger and the star anise in there. It just smells really good. Alright, so that, we're going to let that keep simmering, and I lowered it a little bit. And then over here I am prepping my toppings for the soup. So over here we have bean sprouts, and then we have fresh basil here. You can leave it whole like that. When you get soups from the Vietnamese restaurants, they usually leave it whole, or they give it to you whole like that. But I'm going to slice that up a little bit. Jalapeno, I'm going to slice that up too. Lime, I'll cut into 4 wedges. Slice up some scallions and some cilantro. And then I will go ahead and I'll just put all of that into this container, and then when everybody is making their soups, they can get which toppings they want. And I have not put the chicken in yet because the chicken takes really fast to cook, and it can overcook very easily, and then, you know, chicken can get a little bit rubbery. So I am going to, once I have everything assembled in the first bowl, I will come back and record. Okay, so this is how I start to build the soup. You're going to go ahead and start with your carrots and your peas, and I have 1 ounce of each. I have them on my scale there. So 1 ounce of each of those, and you're going to go ahead and put that into your bowl. I have my toppings off to the side. Alright, so I still have my chicken in the broth, but I took out exactly 3, or actually no, I take that back, 3.2 ounces of chicken is what I took out of there. And the 0.2 is probably because there's a couple of bell peppers that I couldn't quite get out. So once you have this, this is pretty much, your soup is ready to go. You're going to go ahead and take the broth, and you'll pour your broth over the top of this. And then you can put what you like on it. So I'll definitely put bean sprouts, the cilantro. Actually, I'll probably put everything on there. But I mean, that's like practically no calories there. And this, I mean, you have carrots and your snow peas, but there's really not a lot. I mean, with everything in here, the chicken and the broth and everything, and all the vegetables, it comes out to about 153 calories, if that. And that was me putting it in my Fitness Pal, and I kind of was, you know, guesstimating some of the things. So about 150 calories for this, not including the noodles. I have udon noodles that I make for my family, but for 2 ounces of that, it's 190 calories. I mean, there's only 0.5 grams of fat, which is good, but 40 carbs, 5 protein, 0.5 grams of fat, like I said, and 190 calories. Even if I just had 1 ounce of that, I'm not really willing to spend my calories on that. And I mean, here you're getting your protein in, and you know, what more can you ask for? So I think there's like something like 29 grams of protein or something in here. I don't have my recipe in front of me now. 20 something grams of protein are in here, and 150 calories or so. I mean, that's awesome.